say congrats to Scotty in the Western Conference Finals.
Thank you.
Scotty,
nice to be back.
I liked your the one game where you live streamed your reaction to a 3-pointer or something.
Yeah. That was fantastic.
And then I put it at the end of it. I would have kept it, but I put it on our TikTok account, on the Hopeless Fan TikTok account, and I put it to private because at the end I said Nuggets in 4, and they lost twice, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "This can't go on my profile."
You should have just left it.
Well, I now I can repost it. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Or I can unprivate it. I mean, it's still
my favorite
in there.
My favorite thing I look forward to at the end of Nuggets wins is when Peyton gets ice cream.
Thank you. I'm trying to make that a thing.
Yeah, Nuggets win.
When the Nuggets are up, like in Game 4 or something of the like the Western Conference Finals or something, I'm just gonna post a picture of the ice cream carton and be like, "It's coming."
What's your favorite kind?
I think it's strawberry, but it's really any kind.
That's Atlas's
Hot
favorite
fudge.
kind. Dark chocolate.
Devil's food. Angel food. NBA playoffs. So Sixers Celtics. Sixers were so fucking unserious last night. It was insane. Even though they were winning with like 5 minutes left, and then Jason Tatum went nuts. But
he still only had 19.
Yeah,
right?
He missed his first like 11 shots.
Yeah, he was at 3 points in the first 3 quarters.
Are the Nuggets going to beat the Lakers if the Lakers advance? Please.
The Nuggets might win in 4. That matchup, I don't see how the Lakers match up with the Nuggets.
I hate Zach said that.
Yeah, I hate it. But you know what? Zach also said whoever wins this game 4 of the Nuggets Suns is going to the finals, and then Suns didn't win again.
I was trying to make him feel bad so that he would feel so that he could have the peaks and valleys. So the deeper the valley, the better the peak feels. So it's just being a good friend.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Thank you.
But Game 6 tonight, Warriors Lakers. Okay.
Oh, sex.
I know. What's the line in that game? I think the Lakers are like 3 points. I just saw Andrew Wiggins might not play.
I bet on the Warriors.
And it's in LA, right?
Yeah, it's in LA.
Fuck.
Ooh, bitch.
Is Miami favored tonight?
I'm sure their whole
Warriors can't win on the road, dude. It's over.
The Knicks Heat series has been so like I've been so more interested in the other 3 than that one. I'm just like let that play.
I just love the Lakers fans are trying to find and kill that fucking corgi because of it's been 100% right so far.
Oh really?
With the even with the order of the balls falling into the thing, like Lakers win, and like the order.
And then the Warriors come back and win in 7.
No way.
Yeah.
I just want LeBron to blow a 3-1 lead.
Oh, me too. Yeah. And Steph Curry gets the revenge for the finals.
Yeah. That's a good question. Is it like, are those jokes over if the Warriors come back and win the series, or only if the Warriors come back and win the series and then go on to win the finals?
Depends on how much they want to play up this Anthony Davis head injury.
Good God, that dude.
He left on in a fucking wheelchair for something that wasn't even a concussion.
Shelby, I think those questions, or I think those jokes were over when Warriors literally won 3 different championships after that.
Yeah, I agree, but I just fucking hate Cleveland. But Anthony Davis, he's the only guy who might, like, anytime I see him fall, I think it could be a career ender.
Yeah.
Scotty, who would you want to see in the Western Conference Finals, and who would you want to see in the NBA Finals if it were to come to that?
I want, just for the narrative, I want because I've written out a prophecy before the playoffs started. It was like the GM of the Nuggets, who like basically drafted Jokic, Murray, and everyone, built that team from like the ground up. Tim Connolly went to Minnesota, so we beat Minnesota in round 1. Nuggets got crushed by Suns in 4, and in 2021 when Murray was hurt and had to hear about it forever, so we erased those demons. And then the Nuggets have never been to the finals, but the last 2 Western Conference Finals they've been to in 2009 and 2020, they lost to the Lakers. So that's a revenge factor. And then Jokic versus Embiid, it's like would solve that MVP conversation. So it's like a revenge tour of tour, like, you know, the best.
Your answer is Lakers and Sixers.
Yeah, but if we get the Warriors, I mean that's also fucking revenge because they've beaten us twice in the last 10 years.
If it's Sixers Lakers, I'm a huge Sixers fan again.
Sixers. Oh,
or
you mean
Sixers Nuggets? Sorry.
You're a big Sixers fan again?
If they make the finals, yeah.
That's fucked up.
Sue me. I can do what I want.
Oh, here, let me share this real quick into the group chat.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah. Found in Chattanooga. You would not give a shit, Scotty.
It's a recovered bullet.
I already don't.
Yeah. He's like, Zach's talking? I already don't care.
No, it's usually said Chattanooga. I'm like, this is some stupid war shit. That I don't give a fuck. Talk to my 62-year-old dad or something.
I can just start reading from the Civil War trivia book that I have.
Okay, you want to go stand and bunk?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
All right, go with your stand, Zach. So that you got a Civil War artifact from Chattanooga?
Not anymore. I got a new grill. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Sort of a side. I got a grill. I just haven't had a grill since moved in the house. So, something you should have. It took me 3 years living in a house to get a grill.
How are we looking at on the hot tub? Hot tub and grilling for week 1 of the NFL season.
Yeah, that I've called. It's so funny. I've called the 3 places in the area that do hot tub repairs, and none of them will answer the phone. I've left voicemails. And the only option left
a lot of business going to hot tub repair these days.
I know. And and the only other place I can call would be like that Morris Home Furnishing places. But when I went there one time, they were assholes, and so now I don't ever want to call them. It's late. You asked, but my actual stand is this next week is the last full week of school. So,
which is why later on I picked the high school draft, that
nice.
state draft that we're gonna have.
Yes, very nice. How much does baseball season for high school go beyond their
state? Is June 8th.
Okay, so they go past their actual school time.
Oh, it goes fucking hard, dude.
The good teams.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like state softball's June 1st, the weekend of June 1st, and then baseball's the next weekend.
Gotcha.
All right, good stand. Almost a summer, Zach. How'd your interview go?
They're going with other candidates.
Nice. Candidates? Fuck. Damn.
It's probably because I dropped your name. That's probably why.
Candidates plural?
Did you actually drop my name?
No, not yours. Shelby's. I said
they
asked me what I know, like what do you know about our school and what led you to apply, and I said, my friend has talked about, he's the sports writer for the Inquirer, name dropping, local celebrities, that'll get you far. not confirmed, not verified on Twitter anymore, but
suck my dick from the back, dude.
That'll get me a job. So, yeah, I mean, it was just a 15-minute phone interview, so I guess I just didn't make the cut.
Huh.
It's all right.
Damn.
You would have loved chaperoning or, being security for Friday Night Football there.
At Finneytown?
I thought it was Winton Woods.
No, I applied at Winton Woods. Because they had just posted. They haven't even started looking yet.
Who the fuck put back-to-back memes in the chat of the Bengals Super Bowl? Shut the fuck up. Did you put the same one twice?
Yeah.
You got some balls, dude. Fuck you. I'm not watching. I get nervous.
You already know what happened.
I know, but I can't even look like I see a picture of the field. I'm like,
I know.
Remember.
You see the T. Higgins touchdown. You're like, well, maybe they'll get it this time.
Well, that's
maybe
why
they'll win this time.
I only posted that because you said you'd be a Sixers fan.
Oh.
So I'm a Rams fan.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Did you see Matt Stafford zipping that ball in practice this past week?
No, I'm watching Matt McClain hit bombs for the Louisville Bats on Twitter right now. I'm literally never looking at our Twitter account.
You already don't.
Well, yeah, my notifications are turned off always.
God, you're such a bum.
Well, it's because I get fucking hundreds of notifications every week.
Yeah, because your friends want to talk to you. What a life.
No, it's because schools will tag me in their, it's senior night here at Buddha.
Oh.
I'm like, okay.
Well,
all the time.
You can turn on notifications for,
just direct messages?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Did you think I would have known that?
Yeah, you're right.
I wasn't going to say it.
Okay. Zach, you already went. Scotty, you're standing.
I got a new car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm pretty much destined to have it just because it's a Bronco. So I mean,
why? Because you killed someone and got away with it?
I was gonna see if you even knew.
Damn.
What?
That reference.
Yeah, the white Bronco, O.J. Simpson.
Okay.
Yeah, we all.
I know you're not like a history guy, so
I actually am a history guy.
He was alive.
I just don't give a fuck
happen?
about war artifacts. Like, who gives a fuck about that? I actually do like history, not geographic history, but history. Don't ask me
geographic history, like the war.
Well, just like where they took place, and don't ask me who fought them.
I don't even think he knows what geographic means.
Scotty, who fought in the Civil War?
God damn it! The French and the.
Oh,
shut up!
No,
quiet.
That can't be right.
He's gonna pretend to be like, no, I'm just kidding. It's
No, I actually didn't know.
You don't know?
No, I thought it was. It's the Civil War is between, like the U.S. and the Confederacy.
Confederacy.
To gain our prosperity.
Oh my god.
We need
the
more
French.
money.
Oh no.
Who won the Civil War? The French.
Yeah, they're trying to invade our fucking land, dude.
I had like a Steve Harvey expression to that answer.
I'm a big history buff. Just don't ask me anything about it.
I like the TikToks where they're like, Steve Harvey will ask like sexual questions and then act surprised when they give a sexual.
Yeah.
It's like, what could two adults do under the covers? And they're like, fuck, and he's like, whoa.
Like, oh my god.
My favorite thing is where he finally when he calls out to the board, he goes, "Sit on it."
What to do on my face? All right, my stand.
I named my car Bruce, by the way.
For
I don't know. He just looked like a Bruce, but the Nuggets are 2-0 since I did that.
Is there a Bronco with the last name or first name Bruce you can reference with that?
No, he just looked like a Bruce. Man, he told me his name. I didn't fucking name him.
My stand
Bruce.
is not being 9 to 5 because us non 9 to 5ers just grind different. So go up to Zach's and he just hands me a check from this TurboTax customers thing who were tricked for paying for tax preparation services that should have been free for them. So I just roll into Zach's on a Friday, pick up a check for $29, and I don't get it. Like, you guys do you at your corporate fucking.
Yeah, you're fucking complaining about not being able to pay your bills when I'm just like over here like putting on a fucking show of how to be successful.
Yeah, so why don't you shut the fuck up and just enjoy the show? So yeah, that's my stand. I made $29 today.
Doing nothing.
Doing literally jack shit.
Yeah, that's passive income.
Also, I got to do some Bengals stuff today, which was cool.
Yeah, we saw you send us a picture of the esteemed Trevor Siemian parking spot.
Trevor Siemian has a parking spot, which I will get to the bottom of this if I'll die trying, of like the players who get a parking spot and who don't, because it's very random.
Do you think he even knows? Maybe he pays for it. It's probably they pay for it. Like,
or players put it in their contracts?
Yeah. Well, it's just like, hey, all players have access to a parking spot. If you want it, it's this much money. Do you want to dedicate? And then they'll put it up there.
Do you think Joe Burrow pays for a parking spot?
I think it might be like
probably.
The Bengals like to leave their money on the field.
Subscribes to it. He probably doesn't even recognize the fucking dent in his like whatever in the contract or payments that they give him.
He likes to keep his money on the field.
It's just weird that like it goes like
I don't want my guys paying for soda.
From the right, it's like Lyle Collins has the first spot. Joe Burrow's next. Then it's like Chidobe Awuzie, Ted Karras, Hendrickson, and then it's like Josh Tapoa, like a backup defensive lineman has one. It's like I don't see Jamar Chase or Higgins. I don't know. It's just very weird. And then when I look to the left, Trevor Siemian, who was just signed like yesterday, it feels like, already has one. I don't know. It's very random, but I'm glad the goat's in Cincy. He can tell Joe Burrow how to win Super Bowls.
Yeah, no, seriously. Hey, and can we please meet him? You better fucking make that happen. I mean, if you've ever done anything, like all the great gifts be damned. I don't care if you give me this. Like, I need.
Tell him he's a sick kid.
I need the Trevor Siemian.
Try to get Trev on the pod.
Seriously, you would?
I would try, yeah.
Well, that would be fucking electric.
That would be fucking fire,
I would love
dude.
for us to be interviewing Trevor Siemian, an actual NFL quarterback, and being like, no, you got to download the file and then drop it in the Dropbox.
We would go to him.
Yeah, no, we would go to him.
Yes, he would invite us to his place.
Well, no, I'm just saying we've it's somewhere.
I follow his
where
wife
we
on
could...
fucking Instagram still, I think. So, I mean...
You and me both.
Yeah, him and his golden doodle.
I was looking at her earlier.
I already know, bro. I already know everything about him. So like, he's either gonna think it's funny or he's gonna be creeped out.
Yeah, I
want
hope
both.
he's like.
I'm leaning towards creeped out.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards him not having a great sense of humor and us being like, "Hey, we're the #1 Trevor Siemian podcast." He'd be like, what?"
No, I actually do think he would love it because I know him basically.
We are the #1 Trevor Siemian podcast.
All right, well, let's just start just bombarding his DMs. And his wife's DMs.
Okay. Yeah, that
My
should
account's
work.
private, so he's not going to see mine.
Well,
I'll do it from the
definitely not going
podcast.
through the Bengals to do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be like, hey Trevor, I noticed
So
your
the Hopeless
Abby.
Fan podcast would not get in through.
Oh no, I mean you go like something through via work. Be like, hey, this is for work, and then when he says, oh yeah, I'd love to do an interview for your work, and then say it's actually for my personal podcast that has nothing to do with
that
my
no
job.
one else knows about.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, hey Trevor, I noticed that your Abby is still you in a with a Denver backdrop.
Ooh.
Got some feelings about that?
Feel some type.
I
of
gotta refine
All
the
right,
question. All right, it's fine.
Are we on bunk?
I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know.
All right, Zach, go ahead.
All right, Shelby, go ahead.
My bunk was. Oh,
Yep, Scotty, go ahead.
got it. Go ahead.
A lot of people.
A lot of people. I had to do 2 classes today. They were just like, 2 teachers were out and they didn't have an extra person. So they're just like, oh, we'll just combine them both together and you'll just do both of them. I was like, what? You can't just do
Pay
that.
me double?
I know, right?
Yeah.
No, clearly they didn't. Yeah, I just had to do.
Saw old John Stubbs at the T-ball fields last night.
Yeah, it's one of his kids'
Stop.
plays. It was tough, and plus you have to deal with like a lot of seniors in the classes who don't give a
I wouldn't give a
rat's
shit either right now.
ass about anything.
Yeah.
So it's I was like, why are you even here? Well, today was the senior ride-in though. They did the like ATVs
When's
and they don't do it anymore.
What the fuck?
Yes, people stopped signing up. I know. I was pissed when I was like the first thing I asked when I went back. I was like, "What day are we doing Waynesville Idol in May?" This was like in September.
Yeah.
And they're like, "We don't do that." I was like, "Can we do like an alumni night or something
Oh
like
my
that?
God,
Can I
alumni night
go?
would
Can I
kill.
do?"
No one would go.
Can I just do it?
My bunk is more of a pet peeve, but I went grocery shopping today right when I got done from work and right before I came here. But it just sucked because I picked out the cart that sounded the worst, and it always happens. Mm-hmm. And I even went around an aisle, and this older lady was like, "Jesus!" And my cart was just like falling apart. She was like, "Jesus!" And then I put my groceries in my car, put the cart away. I drive through Fifth Third attached to the Kroger, and I dropped the thing you put the check in, and it cracked the little plastic glass thing at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything.
Why would you?
Yeah, but then it caught up to me because then when I got home to take my groceries in, I had to park a little further away, and it started pouring as soon as I started getting my groceries. So that was a quick bunk for today.
Ugh. Groceries in the rain is a pain in the ass.
Yeah. And it was like that. I was in like dress pants and a polo too, so it was like I was carrying all this shit. It was hot, and plus the rain. Ugh. Scotty, your bunk?
I don't really have one. But you guys know, like, when you open a gift, I hate opening gifts and receiving gifts.
In front of people?
Gifts, like with a T, or gifts as in...
Gifts.
Presents.
You knew exactly what I meant.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you were
Real
going to
quick,
have
Scotty, I love
reaction.
that you said Trevor Siemian's background is still a Broncos thing, and it's literally like no one else would realize it's a Broncos thing.
Yeah, it is, though.
Because it's that blue?
Like a baby blue. He could be at like a Duke speaking engagement. And
I need to figure it out. I need to figure out like exactly what conference. I'd be like, so I noticed this is from your press conference in the middle of the week on a Wednesday between when you played the Vikings and you played the Bears. Is that does that say something about your time with Denver?
Funny.
Thanks.
All right,
I mean,
Okay, that
it
wasn't
wasn't meant
mean.
to be funny.
I thought it was okay.
Only because you guys didn't laugh. No, but I'm getting the same thing as when I open presents in front of people as like with a new car. It's just like they're like, "Oh, congrats! It's so awesome!" And like I don't know, I'm not even that excited about it. So it's like, yeah, I'm paying a bunch of fucking money that I wasn't paying before. It's great.
Well, like, I don't know. I would never post my new car.
Oh yeah, I did do that. I guess I was asking for it, but
it seems like you're 18.
Oh, true. Hey, but I just wanted to make sure I needed to wait to have a new car because
16.
Yeah.
I needed to wait to get a new car until I saw that Shelby's was a Ford, so I got a Ford. Made sure it was bigger than Shelby's and also newer. So that's why I held out for so long.
No, it's just like when I get on Facebook, it's like girls that never left their hometown are just like, made a big girl decision today. And it's like, oh, wait, this is Scotty's post.
God damn it. I'm deleting.
That's basically what I said when I bought my Dart.
I'm literally
like,
deleting it right now.
2017.
I could be low, but thank God I'm not.
I'm deleting
post my new car / write my dog's Instagram captions low.
Wow. That's low.
Yeah.
What you said.
I don't care. I stand by. I saw that Facebook meme yesterday. I thought Scotty. It's like,
I think
in the voice of my dog, Human.
I'm defeated, dude.
Well, now you have a bunk, bitch.
I actually did, but I already had a bunk.
Like next week, my bunk is giving my dog too much ice cream. All right, start him, sit him. Scotty, go.
No.
Start him.
I need.
Okay.
No.
If you found out
Well,
that
you probably don't have one.
I have one.
If you found out that Peyton was lactose intolerant, would you still give her ice cream because it's been working for the Nuggets?
Yeah, it's like we got 5 more wins left, pay.
What?
My human give me too much ice cream.
Dummy rumblies.
Schedule release videos on the NFL. That's my story.
Oh, you weren't supposed to do that.
Dude, you're such a fucking hoe.
I don't care. You fucking assholes. I hope I took it from you, you stupid cucks.
No, we
it's
had
not.
a dedicated. He said in the group chat we have a dedicated section.
Literally-
so don't make this
literally
about
me.
Yeah,
that.
I don't care.
Make them not related to the NBA playoffs or NFL
Don't
schedule.
care.
Release. Scotty, cool. No, it's because you didn't read it. You were
Scotty
just like,
said,
you read my message. It was like, okay, Shelby's gonna be late. All right, I'm running to GameStop. You read nothing else. So
I actually said I was running to GameStop before you said you were going to be late. Oh, no, you didn't.
Bullshit. I said it at 3:58.
I was already in the
You
car.
said running to GameStop at 4.
I was already in the car. My new car.
No, everyone knows about it. Congratulations, by the way.
"You guys just like that's never mind. I can't remember the name of the movie, so it's just not worth it.
Yeah, that was a good one. God, I'm sorry.
It
Zach.
was about to be
Might
worse. It was about to be worse if I had kept going.
Made a big girl decision today. The dealership's letting me drive this while I give them money.
Logan Wilson, that was a good call on him, that holding call.
You're fucking ugly.
That's why your mom's in a fucking wheelchair. Where are we?
Stardom.
Well, my stardom is workplace equality because Elon Musk says that in 6 weeks. Me not like it. Elon Musk is hiring a woman to be CEO of Twitter, so I can't wait for this to get probably better.
Okay, I like it.
My synonym is Shelby's haircut.
Is that why Rip Twitter was trending? You want to replay that joke, Scotty, because no one heard it, no one laughed?
Mr. Musk, I think, is why that's trending.
Yeah. Your haircut reminds me of Mark Davis.
Oh, Rich? Thanks. Try again. My stardom, because I actually have one, is pickleball.
Okay.
Because yesterday or the day before, I heard like Jamie Foxx is basically about to die.
Damn it! This was my bunk.
Oh, it was?
God damn it.
That he's not about to die?
Well, yeah. I mean, no.
So his daughter...
It was going to be the death of journalistic integrity because the Daily Loud is apparently not an upstanding news source.
His daughter said, sad to see how the media runs wild. My dad has been out of the hospital for weeks, recuperating. In fact, he was playing pickleball yesterday. So pickleball just continues to rack up wins. And a tribute, or like, embrace debate.
A lot of people.
Could you... I feel like you could... Any one of us could kick the shit out of like these older people at pickleball, but they swear they would clean up.
My grandparents play pickleball.
Could you beat them?
No.
What?
They play all the time. I don't even know the rules.
One-on-one.
If I had time to practice, then yeah.
No, off the fucking couch. You couldn't beat them?
Probably not.
Dude.
Not my grandpa. My grandpa's jacked.
Your grandma. Your mama.
Oh, yeah. My grandma I could beat, but not my grandpa. He's jacked and like...
But he's fucking old. How old is he?
78.
Oh my god.
He's pretty active.
You get around. Yeah.
Be nice.
All right. Okay. Sit him, Scotty.
Mark Davis's haircut.
Dude, just come prepared one time.
I literally wrote down Mark Davis's haircut and I just wrapped it into the joke because Tom Brady is buying
he blew his water
ownership
early.
in the Raiders.
Ownership in the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Brady, so he can go into Josh McDaniels basically and tell him that he owns him. And that's why I made the joke, because his haircut reminds me of your face.
Okay.
A little mean.
Little mean. I'm going to say my sit-em is short quarterbacks, because we have our first look, and turn your attention into the chat.
No, the one that you're never a part of anymore? Okay.
Yeah. And look at this video of Bryce Young taking his first snap and throw under center, and tell me he doesn't look like a Make-A-Wish kid. I watched it like 8 times. Watch him drop back.
Oh my god. They couldn't have got him a smaller helmet?
Did you watch it, Scotty?
No, it's not pulled up yet.
Oh my god.
Oh, there it is.
Watch him drop back and throw. It's like...
Jesus.
Is he smaller than Kyler?
He has to be with that.
No.
He looks so little. I think Kyler, they're the same height, but Kyler's like built.
Did Alabama have a tiny offensive line too? Because he didn't look that small.
Kyler's got some baseball body to him.
Yeah.
He's a little jacked.
Yeah.
Bryce Young's skinny, but oh my god. My other, Scotty, you'll like this. I think because it's hilarious. But my other sit-up is the King of the South, and I wanted to say this last week, but we didn't record. And we had technical issues on the NFL Draft Pod.
I'll explain it later.
Okay. So, do you guys know who Mincy is at Barstool?
Yeah.
Kind of the cross-eyed guy. Scotty, you know?
Yeah, they wouldn't. There was like a couple weeks ago, he was doing some run thing, and
hold on.
wouldn't shut up about it on their Twitter. I was like, I don't want to see anything from Barstool for a while.
Okay, so Mincy is like, he's got a real gravelly voice, and he's from LSU, or he's from Louisiana, and he had this morning show called Wake Up with Mincy. Mm-hmm. And the night of the NFL Draft, I guess he was traveling to a wedding, and so he pre-recorded Wake Up with Mincy at night. So it aired Friday morning, but everyone was like, what the fuck? It's not even Wake Up with Mincy. It's not even live. And so Big Cat like joked about it, and like Stella Blue Coffee from Big Cat is a sponsor. So he was like making jokes about how like, I'm sorry, like Mincy misled the viewers. Like, we're so sorry. Here's a 15% off Stella Blue Coffee. Just like giving him shit basically. And so then so that was a Friday morning after the draft. And then Monday morning, he's back live, and he says the N-word.
Jesus Christ.
He's reading song lyrics off a piece of paper.
Oh, still.
Yeah, but didn't they weren't they going to fire him and then they didn't?
No, they did fire him.
I thought that was the whole thing, where they actually didn't fire him because they didn't want to, and then they actually didn't.
No, he's for sure fired.
He said the N-word.
Oh, okay.
Can't do that. It's not even on Barstool.
That's the rub.
So, yeah, he was known as the King of the South, and not anymore, but that was just going from one day being like, it's not even live, what the hell? And the next time he comes back live, just drops the N-word and gets fired. Okay, you gotta sit him.
You see, Hank won the
Hank
lottery.
did win the lottery ball.
Good for him.
Good for him.
No, it was the Jamie Foxx thing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. NFL schedule release. What did you guys think?
The Ravens one was fucking lame. It was just Lamar Jackson saying where they, who they're playing. Like, okay.
The big winners, the Chargers, just kill it. Oh my god.
2 years in a row.
Oh my god. The Vegas cash out $72.5 million, mocking Jimmy Garoppolo's contract, and then that skater thing did work to the Raiders fans getting a job.
Yeah, and the Lions get help.
Gambling problem.
Yeah, brought to you by questionable draft picks.
I guess I didn't watch the Titans one, but it was pretty.
That
good
one was good. Yeah,
it was the streets of Nashville or Broadway.
Yeah.
It was funny because
the Cardinals got fucking ratioed for theirs. It was really funny.
Why was it lame?
Well, they were like doing like albums of like their opponents, and they said one about Lamar being a running back, and there's like not with that fucking shrimp ass quarterback you have.
Yeah, you could.
That's like, and then they had like a 28-3 reference for the Falcons, which if it had been any other team would have been funny, I guess. I don't know. It's because the Cardinals are so laughable with the whole Kyler and them sucking last year. It's hard to like be in on the joke with them.
Did you guys see the Falcons fan who announced like their 5th round pick?
Yeah.
And they're like, 28-3. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. But still, if I...
He had a fucking championship belt, and it was like, oh, when did they win a championship?
NFC championship. It was funny because I was at my nephew's t-ball game, and when I got back to Cincinnati, it was like 8:15, and I'm like, okay, the show's probably going on, but I guarantee every schedule is out.
Yeah, what did you think of the Jags one? The Jags video, the acting one. You didn't watch that one?
No.
Oh, that
I
one.
need to. I
it was
need
not
to watch
bad.
Jags and Titans.
It wasn't bad,
but it was funny because it was 8:15, so I'm like, okay, I'll check. We'll look to the schedule, and then I looked at our chat, and it was just Zach complaining about the top of the Ravens schedule, even though you start off with the Texans at home.
It's like starting 1-1 is annoying.
Oh,
it's a road game against Cincinnati. Why would I expect to win that?
Because the Ravens will be in any game. They could win any game on their schedule, and you know that. I think if the schedule came out and it said Week 1 at Waynesville High School versus JV, Zach would have been like, "Oh, this 1-1 start's gonna hit like crack in the 80s."
I didn't say that.
But what'd you think of their schedule overall?
I think we're just gonna. It's every year. It's like 10-7.
Yeah, that's like the sign of a true fan.
Yeah.
It's like you say you're gonna go 10-7.
Yeah.
My thing is
just enough wins to feasibly make the playoffs, but not enough to get my hopes let down if we suck.
Yeah, it's like you always book your team in for a wild card.
Yeah.
Except for the Bengals, so this is going to be tough.
Unless you're the Chiefs, you know you're going to win the division.
Yeah. For the Bengals, the last 2 years they've been 5 what?
I didn't say anything because I thought that was funny.
What'd you say?
Because we said the Chiefs, the Chiefs, because you know they're always going to win the division, and he didn't say anything.
I didn't even put that together.
Oh.
But the Bengals, they've been 5-4 at the bye week each of the last 2 years.
Oh, wow.
And it's like last year it was like, oh, this like the first part of your schedule's easy, and it wasn't. They went 5-4, and now this year I'm thinking you have the Browns and Ravens to start. If you just win one of those, I don't care which one, preferably the Browns because I fucking hate them. If you just split those two, you're 1-1, and your next 3 games are so winnable.
Yeah.
Rams, Titans, Cardinals. There's no reason you shouldn't be 4-1 minimum.
Right, going into I feel
going
like
into Seattle at home.
I feel like they shouldn't have. The Ravens always fucking play like shit in Cincinnati, unless they're playing a team that's injured. Like a couple years ago. So I think that you should be 5-1, 6-0 going into San Francisco. I think San Francisco probably will be the Bengals' first loss.
Yeah,
depending on what their quarterback situation is.
So that's
I don't think they are. They're not better than the Ravens.
I know, but they could be like they're going to be contending for a playoff spot. I don't think the Rams, Titans, or Cardinals
in that division. I think
I don't think the Rams, Titans, or Cardinals will. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
is if you just split the division games are always every year. We're like the winner of the AFC North is like 3-3 or 4-2 in the division because everyone just beats the shit out of each other.
Yeah, I don't expect I think that the Ravens very feasibly could split with the Bengals, but it's just hard having them go to back-to-back AFC championships makes me think that I don't think the Ravens. I don't ever think the Ravens are favored against the Bengals anymore because the Bengals have gone to back-to-back AFC championships.
Will be when they play again in Baltimore on a Thursday night.
You hope. I mean, you don't know if it's that late in the season.
But
yeah,
that's the one thing I didn't want was a Thursday night road game on the schedule because like Thursday nights, it's like the splits for home teams winning is just insane, especially in the division. But yeah, it's like Ravens, that crowd's going to be ballistic. But yeah, I agree. You go 49ers, Bills back-to-back with the Bengals. That's tough.
Yeah, and then you have to play in Kansas City
down the road.
Later in the year.
Yeah.
And then the last two games, Kansas... Is it your last two games? Kansas City and Pittsburgh? Oh, Cleveland.
It's Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Cleveland.
Yeah, that's a tough stretch there.
Yeah, for sure.
Is the Pittsburgh game at home?
No.
Oh, all three road games?
The Browns is home.
Oh, that's right, because you play at the Browns week one.
Scotty, what do you think of the Broncos game, schedule? You've been quiet.
I don't know. I think I forget that the schedule release is like a funny thing that happens every year until that happens. So, and then so that was fun to watch. But I mean, the Broncos did like an office release thing. Like they had Angela like party planning committee. It was like corny. So I was like,
wasn't Peyton in it?
Yeah, but it was like he was like not in it that much. It was like between like Angela and the horse. I was like, this is fucking.
I'm going back through the group chat to go look at when Scotty dropped the Broncos schedule, and I went past the picture he had of the SpongeBob fish with the Nuggets hat and the full-on erection.
Yeah. Nuggets content is undefeated. Did you guys watch the Michael Porter Jr. on that note?
Yeah.
That video of Michael Porter Jr.?
I've seen that video before.
He's like, ugh! It's just like out of nowhere. The Broncos are gonna go start the season probably 6-2, 7-2, and then probably end up like 8-9. My bar for them is like 9 wins. Like that's like I don't think they get past 9 wins.
Okay. Any good primetime games?
They have 4 primetime games.
I was shocked that the Bengals and Broncos had the same amount.
It's because they keep making these offseason splashes that the NFL know is like, Sean Payton and Russell Wilson in back-to-back years, and it's like a marquee franchise. So they want to put them on primetime.
You have your first 2 primetime games are at Chiefs, at Bills.
That sucks.
Yeah. The last... It's a Thursday night football game against
They're both
the
Thursday
Chiefs.
nights. No.
What?
Maybe? No, one's a Monday night.
The first one is Chiefs.
Bills are on a Monday.
Is the Vikings game a primetime game?
Yeah, that's in Denver.
Yeah.
And they got the Patriots in Denver on Christmas Eve.
The last time the
They don't even know when they're playing
Broncos
the Lions.
played the Chiefs on Thursday Night Football is the last time the Broncos beat the Chiefs.
We
And
were
that
in
was
our living room.
2015.
God.
Jamal
In
Charles.
college. I was in college.
Why didn't the Chiefs just take a knee?
Right.
Okay, we want to go into our high school draft?
Love it.
All right.
Oh, do we want to do predictions for our teams real quick? What we think the record will be? I say 10-7. We don't have to do a rundown of what games we think they'll win and lose unless you want to, but just how we think our teams are going to finish.
I was going to say 10-7 for
Oh,
the Bengals.
oh my
I was. That's what I said. It's like,
Okay. You went to back-to-back AFC championships, and your team barely changed except your secondary.
yeah,
gotta-
if Lamar Huntley just doesn't fumble. Or if the Bills just remember how to play football.
Lamar Huntley.
Okay, high school draft.
Scotty, what do you think your team's going to finish? You said 9-7 in the group chat. 8-9. 8-9. That's okay.
Yeah. I want them to finish with just 2 wins.
For Caleb Williams?
Because, yeah, I would be completely fine with them tanking all year.
You say that in May, but then when it gets going, it's tough.
I guess. I'm just a
gets
full-blown
tough.
Nuggets fan right now. Especially if the Nuggets win a championship, the Broncos could literally not win. And, like, the Broncos goes, like, broke me last year. Like, to watch that team that I already thought was unwatchable put up like 14
Scotty,
fucking
sometimes
points
your
a
team
game.
is bad.
If
You just have
they were
to
lucky.
get through it.
No.
Yes.
No. There's not
Yeah.
No, most of the time when your
know
team's bad, you know it's going to be bad. Last year it was like new coach, new quarterback, Pat Surtain Hall of Famer.
I mean, you could just fucking like at least put up some fucking points. Even if you're giving up, I would rather the defense suck so the Broncos like could at least score some fucking points. But that was just, it was all unwatchable.
No, yeah, last year by like mid-October, the Broncos were like a weekly laughing stock.
Yeah, but like Scotty, if
Yeah,
there are still thousands of Cleveland Browns season ticket holders, you can have one bad year with the Broncos.
Right, but they've expected to suck. The Broncos were supposed to win like double-digit games.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I'm not a Broncos fan. Of course I'm not, or I'm not saying that. But I'm
Just lowering your
saying
expectations.
Yeah, I'm desensitized to them sucking. So I kind of like, if you're gonna suck, it might as well have some future behind it.
Okay, the high school draft. We are going to be drafting one milestone of high school, one fear of high school, one class from high school, one high school related movie, and one high school school function. The order of the draft. I have a number generator 1 through 7. The first person to correctly guess the number, gets to pick which draft slot they have. Zach, number between 1 and 7.
5.
It was 1. Scotty, 1 through 7.
2.
It was 2. Scotty, you get to pick first, second, or third. Which slot would you like?
I'll take first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zach,
So I.
No.
So I just go?
We gotta get Zach and I's spot.
You can just pick.
Zach, 1 through 5.
I'm gonna be way off. Oh, I get to go again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
It was 2. I'll go with 4. It was 3. Go.
3.
It was 2. 3. It was 5. Zach.
Let's flip a coin.
No.
1.
It was 3. 4. It was 2. Zach.
5.
It was 3. 4. It was 1.
So that means I go.
I don't
You
even
were
get
3
what we're
away. I
doing.
was 2 away.
Just go. Come on.
I don't want to do.
We can be done by now.
We are done.
Just go.
3.
It was 5. 4. It was 2. Come on.
4.
It was 1. 2. It was 5.
2.
It was 3. 4. It was 2.
I'm done.
Come on.
3.
It was 5. 2. It was 1.
1.
It was 5. 4. It was 2.
Just say the
I'm
same
not making
number.
this up.
4.
It was 1. 3. It was 5.
Oh my god!
Zach.
Just
4.
keep saying the same number.
3. I'm gonna go with 4. It was 5.
4.
2. 4. 5.
4.
4. Nice job, Zach. All right.
my
Which slot would you
God.
like?
Last.
That's the one I wanted. Okay.
Oh my god. That's just good content.
For sure. All right. We got Scotty, me, and then Zach.
I'm gonna go with a fear.
Okay.
It's getting a boner in class.
Yeah, for sure, dude. You gotta do the tuck.
Yeah. Well, I remember. You guys ever have chorus class?
You have what?
Chorus
class?
You like choir?
We had to sing.
Yeah.
like choir.
No.
Yeah.
You get a boner in
God,
chorus
man.
class?
Bro, you never know when one's gonna sprout up in middle school, and so like
This
you
is a high
stand
school
up
draft.
and just
This
sing.
is a high school draft.
Yeah. Well, I mean, come on.
I can feel my tiny little dick getting hard already.
This or like you got one in high school like a minute before the bell rang. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, you have to sit.
Yeah.
Anytime you have to stand up and you're like you can't move and you're like fuck.
This one's going in the
do I do?
waistband. Just kidding. Mine doesn't reach the waistband.
All right, that was a good start, Scotty. So your fear is done. All right, and I will go with a school function. Friday Night Lights. Football game.
Born to fall.
actually watching football or
going
hanging out
to a
with
game.
friends in the field?
Going to a game.
Shel, would you ever play on Fridays?
I was on silence. The one time they called me to go in, it was actually just to use my helmet because my head was big in the starting center. It was in my last football game ever. I was like, I can't wait to quit after this. It was like 3 degrees in a playoff game. First quarter, they're like, Dermer! I'm like, no fucking way. Like,
We need your helmet.
we need your helmet. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Wait. Side note: did we ever get someone to grade that last draft? We should.
What did we draft?
I don't know, but I had a great draft, whatever it was.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, was it? No, I don't know. I have to go back and look.
All right, Zach, back.
It's in the episode tweets.
Oh, okay. I'll look at it while you.
Yeah.
What you guys got.
I'm gonna go with fear because I don't think there's a ton of like really good ones left, and there's definitely, being seen naked in the locker room
Why?
by the other guys,
Yeah.
just making fun of your naked dick for whatever reason.
Okay, so my high school, I never just like showed brain.
Yeah, I never did
to
either.
anyone. So what the
Who do you
fuck?
think I
are
am, Ian
So what are you
Maloney?
talking about?
Got that.
Well, nobody knows, dude. It's cool. We fucking swing that shit around. Good for him. He had a fucking hog.
Like, did you guys not change after
All right.
gym class? Or
Yeah.
I mean,
But I
like,
never changed my underwear.
Ugh.
just go in the stall.
I was a gross teenage
Like, I
boy.
Yeah.
We'd change my underwear for
I
it.
can see it. Okay. All right, Zach. Your next pick.
Yeah, and then the top number one class has got to be fucking study hall. Fucking study hall's the shit. You just fuck around at Waynesville.
Scotty, does that count?
Does that not count?
Study hall count as a class?
Yeah, it counts.
Okay.
Study hall's the shit.
Oh, because that's obviously a number one then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could pick that, I have a backup. But
Okay. That's good.
That's
I
fine.
mean, especially like senior study hall.
Yeah.
I remember I had 2 of them.
Yeah.
I had
7th period.
Or no, I had a study hall. I had a supportive peers class where I'd go over to the
Yeah.
elementary and just sit there. A study hall and a teacher's aid class. That was 3 of my 7 classes. That was awesome. That's a perfect pick. That's an obvious number 1. Okay, milestone for me: getting your license. That first time you drive,
Yeah.
no one else in the car,
Oh yeah.
open road,
Windows down.
getting a McDonald's like tea, and just driving on.
Yeah.
Awesome. 2 picks, Scotty.
It was laws to make if we were king was the snake draft.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with a movie, and I'm gonna go with Superbad.
Damn it. It's a good pick.
We weren't in high school when that came out.
No. It's a high school
Oh,
related
okay.
movie. It
Oh, a
doesn't
movie
have-
about high
doesn't
school.
have to be.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't have. That's the number 1 pick.
And you know why study hall is a class is because lunch is a class.
Lunch is
Would
not-
you count it?
No, because it doesn't take.
It's not something you can sign up for
Yeah. Everyone
I mean,
gets
when
it.
you make your schedule.
I signed up for Group A.
It needs to count as like if there's
Is that
7,
like the slow readers group?
if there's 7 class periods in a day, it has to count as one of those periods.
Okay. Then I will go with school function, and I'll go with carnivals,
Okay.
what are those like after school where they like decorate the classrooms to a different theme or something, like it's like a school. Yeah, like I guess you would still call that a carnival.
I know what
don't
you meant with carnival.
Like raffle type deal or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. Okay, back to me. I've already done school function and milestone. Fear. Farting in class.
I used to
You
get a
guys
lot
ever
of
been to
laughs out
sleep
of
in
that.
class and wake up when you fart?
No.
Fuck.
But for us, we had a very specific fear to us would be in Mr. Frost class when he whip out that fucking air horn. You never knew when he was going to blast
Yeah,
that
we had a
shit.
teacher who had an air horn for when you fell asleep. And I fell asleep once in Miss Langford's class, and she did the whole, like, everyone applaud, and then I woke up, like, clapping for nothing. She got me good. I was like, you fucking... That's why you're single.
She's at Bellbrook now.
That was Springboro. Went to Bellbrook?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, I knew she was.
Or maybe she's at Springboro and Rivero went to Bellbrook.
Oh, okay. All right. Everyone's fear done. All right, Zach.
My turn.
Yeah.
All right.
Just all have fucking trauma.
Does graduation count as a milestone?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
No, I won't pick that one. I'll pick something else because
Okay.
that's too easy. Losing your virginity.
Okay, I'm taking it.
All right, losing your virginity. That was number 2 on my list.
Yeah. Because we all lost our virginity in high school, right?
Correct.
Scotty?
Yes.
Okay. Good for you.
Of course.
And then I'm going to go...
That could also be a fear.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not losing your virginity in high school.
Or just like the moments before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like where,
Like, good Christ, let this be over.
Oh, yeah.
like you lose your virginity, you use a condom, but you still think, like, with the girl, you're like, should I get birth control, or should you get the plan B?
And you didn't even come.
Yeah.
All right, your next pick, Zach?
The school function is going to be prom.
Okay. Even better if you're king.
It was more of a pity vote, I think.
And homecoming king? Both same year? Okay.
Those are like all the kinds of things you say of like people who peaked in high school, right?
Yeah, like I should probably post my car on Twitter. I'm gonna go. Zach, you haven't done a movie yet. That's your last pick?
Yep.
Okay.
You still have your car you had in high school.
No, I don't.
Would you get the Scion after your high school?
I got the Tiburon.
That's
when
what
I was in college.
Hyundai.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had
really?
a Ford ZX2 in high school. My movie is gonna be American Pie.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just kind of speaks for itself.
Yep.
All right, Scotty, 2 picks.
I'm going to go with gym class.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Obvious pick.
Clear cut number. It's a 1A, 1B situation
Yeah.
with study hall.
And the milestone, trying drugs for the first time.
But you're going to pick graduation. Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Nice.
That first time you smoke weed in the woods behind a high school.
That's funny because that's where I was the first time I did. Just kidding.
Yeah,
I haven't
dude,
smoked
it's a
weed.
milestone.
I've never smoked weed. I've never broken the law.
All right, Zach, or no, me. Yeah, the 2 classes kind of done. The study hall and gym, 1A, 1B. And for
Did you do for yearbook?
I'm trying to think of classes I actually took.
Oh, yeah. Well, if that was my actual favorite class was Latin, because Mr. Wire was a fucking G. But
like Waynesville didn't offer like wood shop
Right.
or cooking or
like garage where you just work on like cars and shit.
yeah. So I'll just do history.
Yeah.
That was.
Which teacher was your favorite? Stupp? Yeah. Although, I mean, he wasn't high school. He's high school now. He wasn't then. But Mr. Hines, when he would come in and do that medieval,
Yeah.
he would fight in like full medieval gear.
I liked Miss Shinkle just because it was Civil War.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Any of the OG teachers at Waynesville know about our pod?
No.
Oh.
Keeping it that way.
Okay. All right, Zach, you have a movie. Round out the pod.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused.
Okay.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
I think Scotty had the best draft.
Yeah.
I mean, school carnival's kind of
Yeah.
a little weird,
The
but
boner takes the cake.
Boner's good. Super Bad is good.
Mm-hmm.
Gym is up there with study hall.
Mm-hmm.
Because you had those some gym days, it's like, we're doing dodgeball. You're like, fuck yes.
Yeah.
And then that 45-minute class period would feel like
That's
5.
what I do. That's what I do when I sub in gym most of the time.
That's literally, I would be a sub if, like, just for dodgeball again.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't played since.
Really?
Since high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have Nathan grade this and the laws we would make.
Okay.
All right, how long we at?
Enough. I don't know. 55.
55. All right. Is that our show?
Can't drive. 55. That's our show.
Here we go. There's a little place where the sun sleeps late and pulls himself a shot of tequila. It's a little place called Pleasure Island. That's where I'd like to feel ya. It's easy to find just beyond the last wave. Dolphins and whales are a mating. Sail all day and all night. Pleasure Island, island of pleasure, no need to stop and think. Pleasure Island, a beautiful treasure. Come on down and have a drink.